A powerful voice AI agent for menu ordering. That's what I will show you in this video through an easy step-by-step tutorial. But first, let's see a demo in action.
Hello, this is Rita's Italian Ice. How can I help you?
Hey there, can I please order something?
Of course. What would you like to start with?
Yeah, sure. Can I have a small ice, please?
Sure. What flavors would you like for your small ice? You can pick up to 4 flavors.
Okay, do you have mango?
Got it. Mango. Would you like a lid for your small ice? Options are lid, lid on the side, or no lid.
Okay, a lid on the side, please.
Perfect. Small ice with mango and lid on the side. Anything else for you?
Yeah, sure. I would love a large cone custard.
Great choice. What flavor would you like for your large cone custard?
Vanilla, please.
Vanilla, got it. Would you like to add any toppings? You can choose as many as you'd like.
Yeah, sure. I would love hot caramel Hershey's.
Yum. Hot caramel Hershey's added. Would you like to upgrade to a waffle cone or waffle bowl for $1?
Yeah, sure. Go for the waffle cone, please.
Got it. Large cone custard with vanilla, hot caramel Hershey's, and a waffle cone. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I would love to add a cookie sandwich, please.
Sure. Which cookie sandwich would you like? Options are chocolate chip cookie, CY vanilla custard, chocolate chip cookie, CY vanilla custard Oreo.
Yeah, you know what? Go for the Oreo cookie CY vanilla custard, please.
Perfect. Oreo cookie with CY vanilla custard. Anything else for you?
No, that will be it.
All right. Here's your order summary. Small ice with mango and lid on the side, $4.95, large cone custard with vanilla, hot caramel Hershey's, and waffle cone, $8.95 Oreo. Cookie sandwich with CY vanilla custard, $4.95. That brings your total to $18.85. Does everything look good?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I'll get that ready for you. Enjoy.
And then we can see here in the Google Sheet that we have the date and time of the order in the form of a JSON, and then the grand total, which is the same as what she said, $18.85. Okay, so a few months ago, an 8-figure US company asked me to create an AI voice agent that can handle menu orders for the ice cream chain Rita's Italian Ice. They wanted the agent to have low latency, and they wanted at the end of the call to have structured data, meaning to get all the items ordered and the grand total as well. Now, I solved that using RetellAI and Python because I personally prefer it that way. But in this video, I will show you how to do it with make.com. Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do is to go to RetellAI to log in and then to create an agent. It will be a single prompt agent. Then you will copy and paste the prompt that I will provide you on the Discord community. This prompt took me a lot of time to make it right because, as you can see, it is very complete, and you have all types of items inside of the ice cream shop. You have all the prices, and here you have a long list of flavors. And also you have a lot of rules. For some items you can have up to 3 flavors. For some other items you can have up to 2 toppings, you know. And there are many types of toppings, and each topping has its own price. For example, sometimes we have a topping for 99 cents, and some other times it's only 50 cents, and some other toppings it's $1. There is also an opportunity of upselling, as you've seen in the demo. So here, for example, it is written, there is a possible upgrade of choosing waffle bowl or waffle cone, which costs $1. And after writing all the rules about the prices and the items, here I added some response guideline and some conversational style and personality. In the welcome message, we should choose the third option. AI initiates, AI begins with your defined begin message. The first step is to have a custom webhook. So you will click here, you will click on webhooks, and then click on custom webhook, then add, then save. Then if you are familiar with this channel, you know that getting the transcript from RetellAI at the end of the call is quite tricky because we need to get a specific event called call ended basically. So now instead of making the actual call with RetellAI, we will use the JSON that is sent by Retell server once a call has ended. The JSON data looks like this. So this corresponds to a conversation I previously had where I ordered some stuff, and this JSON will be available to you in my Discord community. So you'll just copy it. Then you will move to recbean.com, and then you will click on body, and then you will paste this JSON here. And for the webhook, we will copy it here, and then we will paste it here, and you'll press send, and here it will say successfully determined. So at this point we have the transcript. So we need to process it using OpenAI, so that we'll extract every single item as well as the total. Now we'll be doing the same as I've did in my video for the gatekeeper. We will first create a JSON that corresponds to an API call for OpenAI, and then we'll be using the OpenAI module, but it will be make an API request basically. So here, after creating the JSON, you should click on add, and then here you should click on generate. I will be providing you with the sample data, and then you will just click on generate, and then you should see this appear. The reason why we do that is that we want to force OpenAI's response to be in the form of JSON. Here for the model, we'll be selecting GPT-4o. For the messages, let's add an item. Here for the role, we'll be writing system. And here for the prompt, it is also a very long one, where I also explain all the rules for the menu, and prices and so on. I also say that your main job is to output, the order in JSON format, and I also provide some examples here at the end. But the most important thing is that at the very end here is the conversation, and then here we should be including the transcript. So to do that, you will find it in data and then transcript. And then, as I said, for the type, we should state JSON object. And then you click on save. Now let's make the OpenAI API call. Here select make an API call. The URL should be this one. The method should be post. And here for the body, we'll be using the JSON that we just created. Then click on save. Now let's run this so that we'll have an output from OpenAI, and then we'll be able to process it. The way to run this is that we'll just click here on run once. And then you will go back to recbean.com, and then you will press send again. Okay, it has worked. Let's see what the output looks like. So as you can see here in the output, it is in the form of a JSON, and with all the items that I've ordered as well as the grand total. So the output that we have from OpenAI is a string, meaning it's just text. Now we need to transform it into structured format, so that we will make sure that the right items are placed in the Google Sheet. That's why here we should choose JSON, then parse JSON. The string that we'll be using is of course the outputs from OpenAI, so select this one here and then save. Let's run it again to make sure that the JSON has been parsed. If you try to run it, it will trigger a warning. Just click on run anyway. And then here let's push the send button again. So as you can see here, the most important thing is that first it has been parsed, and the second that we have the total here. Now the last step is to use the Google Sheets module to upload that data inside the Google Sheet. But first let me show you how it should look like. Here you should create a Google Sheet with those 4 columns, so the date, the time, the order in the JSON string, and the total. So here in the Google Sheets module, you should select add a row. Make sure to find your file by searching here and then click on it. Select sheet 1. Then here you should keep it as yes. For the date and time, we will use this format date, which is here. Here the first input will be clicking on now, and the second input will just be writing the format of the date that we want. So here let's write it that way. So month, then days, then years. For the time, we'll do almost the same thing. As the first step, we'll write here instead HH, then MM, then space uppercase A, just to have the hours in 24-hour format. And we'll make sure that this format date is inside a function called toString, just to make sure that it is sent in the form of a string to Google Sheet. For the order in JSON string, we should select the output from OpenAI. And then here for the total, we should select this total here from the previous output. And then let's click on save. So now we need 3 things to have our automation done. The first thing is that we should turn on this button here. Just click on immediately and then save. And then we need to add a filter here, because once a RetellAI call triggers, it actually starts multiple events. It could be call started, call analyzed, or call ended. And we want to catch only call ended. That's why we want to run all the rest of the automation only when call ended, is triggered. So here we should say when the condition event is equal to call ended. Now the last thing that we want to do is to copy this webhook URL, and then you will paste it here. And there you have it. This is our automation. Let's make a call to make sure everything works well.
Hello, this is Rita's Italian Ice. How can I help you?
Hey there, I would love to have a milkshake, please.
Great choice. And would you like a small or large milkshake? And which custard flavor would you like?
A small one, please. And what type of custard do you have?
For custard flavors, we have strawberry cheesecake, mint, coffee, twist chola of
Okay, go for strawberry, please.
Yummy. Would you like any toppings with your strawberry milkshake? And do you want it without cherry or whipped cream?
No, I don't want any topping, and without cherry, please.
Got it. A small strawberry milkshake without cherry. Anything else for you today?
Yeah, I would love to have a frozen coffee, please.
Sure thing. Would you like a small or large frozen coffee? And which flavor would you like? We've got caramel, classic, mocha, and their Cholov Yisroel versions.
Okay, a large one with caramel, please.
Perfect. A large caramel frozen coffee. Would you like any toppings or without whipped cream?
No topping and no whipped cream, please.
All right. A large caramel frozen coffee without whipped cream. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that will be it. Thanks.
Great. So we have a small strawberry milkshake without cherry for $7.95 and a large caramel frozen coffee without whipped cream for $7.95. That brings your total to $15.90. Enjoy.
Thanks, bye-bye. You can subscribe if you want more videos like this. By the way, last month I closed a pretty big AI project that I priced at $62K, and I decided to document everything. Who the client is, what's the specific problem they're currently facing, how am I going to solve it, and I also include a detailed breakdown of the cost. And I did that in a video that you can watch here. Cheers guys!